Hey guys, we're just on our way to yet another location. Tonight we're on our way to a capsule house known to be haunted. Quite a sad story. We'll give you more information when we get there. In the car tonight we've got Juju.
Hiya.
We have got Harold. And then we got Nikki. So yeah, quite a haunted place. Got a tremendous backstory behind it. So we'll give you more updates when we get closer. Alright, take care. We've just got here in the house. We're going to start investigating shortly. So this place is, as soon as you get in, you just feel the sadness. It's quite an emotional story behind it. That's Jojo's first time here. She doesn't really know much of the story. I've been here before, and some of the team have, but Jojo hasn't. So we're going to wait to see what she picks up tonight and what emotions that she gets. Beautiful place. It's in such a bad state of repair, and it looks like since we were last here that there's been people in nicking stuff as well, so it's disgusting, but it's not been wrecked, which is a good thing. Let's see if we can try and help the spirit tonight, see if we can get them some kind of closure. So enjoy.
Warning: the video you are about to watch is paranormal themed and may not be suitable to certain people who scare easy. Do not attempt to replicate anything you see in this video. Communicating with spirit can come with severe consequences. John and Jojo are highly experienced and put themselves at risk so you don't have to. Enjoy our continued journey into the unknown.
So I've come into this house. Nikki, Heidi, John and Laura have already been. Now, I know they've told me it was full of sadness, and you never take what anybody else says until you've been to a place yourself. But even coming before the house, you can feel the energy of, truly is sadness, and it's quite upsetting. And I know these guys have got the history from John as well as what's been here. Was that a motorbike, or did it say mum?
It said mum.
I really heard mum then.
Yeah,
Did you hear
it as well.
I heard it.
Which is quite ironic because of the passing of the child.
Well, that's what I was going to come to. So when I was in here, I've got a lot of sadness. And there's a Margaret who's very strong coming through. Now, these don't know that name. They haven't picked up a Margaret or seen anything to do with Margaret, but she's very strong here. And also, on that stairs, there's a little boy. Did anyone hear that?
Yeah.
And he tells me his name is William, even though on some of the things that Heidi's been looking at,
There's a William in record.
there is a William in record, but I've got a child looking about 4 or 5 year old. But I don't know if the William's coming from the Margaret era.
Yeah, the thing is, the gentleman that lived in this house all his life had 2 wives, and they both passed.
One of the balls did go off a minute ago. But because I've picked up the William child and then the Margaret, I'm going to concentrate on that, guys. If anything comes of it, it comes of it. But I'll give you what she gives me. But even from them, I get a lot of sadness. And it's quite emotionally draining me. It's like you... That was a man's breath. It's like you want to grab a sage and just clear, not the negative, because it's not, I don't get negative at minute. It's how sad it really is.
Depression.
It It's like heart wrenching, to be honest. It's heart wrenching, and I just want to get a sage stick and go around the whole house.
Flat.
You could say the energy is flat. Do you know what I mean? In my sense of saying things. So spirits, my name is Jojo. There are other people here. You might recognise their energy.
Sorry, that was me.
But me, myself, haven't been here. Now, I do pick up, there's other spirits here. But I've picked up a...
Wife. Wow.
I've picked up a Margaret and a William. Now, in my hand, I've got a device. I know you're talking to me myself, and John's a medium too.
I might be able to tell you something, because can I just interrupt for 1 second? The date of birth you just picked up for William, it was 47, wasn't it? When was it?
1905.
1905. Because we worked out the other day that the owner would have had to win 110, 115, didn't they? Which would have been...
That would have been William.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to work out the timelines.
Do you think you could come and talk to me through this? I know myself and John are mediums.
Even.
All that as well. Now, I'm not going to have it too loud, so please don't whisper. Whispering makes it harder for us. So I'm Jojo. Margaret or William, are you there? That was some energy coming through there. Wasn't it? Margaret or William, or the child. I know I said you told. Hello. You said your name was William, is that correct? I mean you no harm. Feels very sad in here.
Red.
They have, that's correct. Is it red as in red or they red?
Red as in the colour red.
That went red, didn't it? Speaker went red. I'm not going to lie to you, John.
Yeah.
I feel that something could jump out at me.
Okay.
And scare me. I'm not going to lie. Bit on edge. But I don't feel to do it in a nasty way.
No.
No offence, Margaret and William, you've brought yourself to me.
Quickly.
Didn't kind of get any of that. What did you say the lad bloke's name? David?
We believe so. I believe William was David's father. David was born in 37, and I believe that it was them, David named his child William.
Unless that's what he's shown me when he was 4 or 5, he was at his happiest, he was at his happiest moments.
I don't know.
You know when I said, I don't feel anything but sadness here? I think
Uphold.
I've kind of changed my mind.
Well, you need to remember the reason you're feeling sadness is because David and his second wife, they were soulmates, best friends, and basically they tried to have a child for so long. He already had 2 children with his first wife, but with his second wife, they had so many failed pregnancies, and eventually they had a child, and they tragically lost the child.
I've got...
And that's what slipped David to ruin his life into alcoholism, and then he spent the rest of his life as a nomad, and then eventually his first child came back into his life and turned his life around, but it only left him a decade left of his life to have normality.
Do you get the anger in here?
Oh, he was an angry man.
No, I've got female anger.
Well, she would have been as well, but you've got to understand that she'd lost a child, but she'd also lost a husband to all intents and purposes, because he weren't himself for a long time. And then they separated because of it. And then she died quite early on as well. So he lost everything.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what she's showing me? That's the second time I've said
It's a
that.
bath, yeah.
Aye. Do you know what she's showing me? An iron, and then she's getting angry and the iron's going on the floor.
Right. Okay.
She showed me the emotional anger, and then all of a sudden she just showed me the image, iron, and then just like a crying anger, and then just ripping it as though it comes out the wall. That's not Margaret who's showing me.
That might be his first wife.
Could you give me a name?
He married very young. It was his first wife.
Angry for what he did. What did he do with his first wife?
He left her.
Oh. Come on, you set the balls off that I've just put up there, that flash colours that Heidi put up there. Would you move back, please? Is that what that just said? I've just seen a woman walking down the stairs. Could you give me your name? I've got 3 balls, look. All you do is have to touch them. Just like that. When they stop, do you think you could touch them for me? Maybe throw one at me. There's just a piece of equipment that makes us aware you're there. You don't need to be shy. You know when you had a pantry when you were little?
A ball.
Thank you. That just said ball as well. Thank you. Something about a friend. If you can...
Can't say silent.
Cider?
No, silence.
Silence. Why are we... Silence
Ball.
again. Said silence again.
Ball.
Is this the child knocking the ball? Is this the child knocking the ball, please? Why do you want me to be silent? Is it whisper? You know, if you actually touch them, literally knock them, you can knock it to me. Do you know how amazing that would be? Do you think you've been saying silence twice?
He doesn't want you to talk. Or...
Yeah. What do you think? There's no one there because I can't sense them, but I've just had a feeling of someone just putting their hand on my head then. It was well weird.
I just went like that because something felt like something touched my hair. Now the ball.
Do you think you could touch one of these ones? I'm hoping they're still on for me. What do you reckon? I'll take that one away because it keeps turning itself off. You've still got 2 to play with. It's weird because what I was about to say to you before it said silence. When I was little, I always had a fear of our pantry. And I used to run past every night. Now this one is, I would say that's a pantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes around the corner. That one has quite a non-scary effect, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
No. Thank you. I don't know. Kind of get drawn to it. But that could be the woman. That could be the woman that's letting me know that that's all right. That said children twice as well. Could you give me the relevance to the children that you're talking about? I don't know much about this place. All I can feel is sadness. Maybe if I give you a little knock. Would you knock back? Or maybe dangle this a bit. Do you think you could dangle that? You don't need to be shy or scared. You stop playing with the ball. It's way too sad in here. It's like, you know when someone's living a life and they're just going with a flow?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they've passed over and they're still feeling it, still
Yeah.
living it. They know they've passed over, but yet that emotion's still there. And it's quite sad because they'll know that they don't have to do that. Do you want to be happy now? I love that door. Just love that door. Shows the age of the house, doesn't it?
So guys, me and Laura's going to go and do a sweep. What Jojo's just been feeling is that we might need to be a bit delicate with the male of the house, because you've got to earn your trust with certain types of spirits, and I don't know, he may respond well to me because I'm a male. There's still that sadness looming, so I'm going to go round, have a chat, see what trust straight away on the Alice box. It's come up with trust, so we can have a walk round, see what we can feel. We use mediumship. I'm going to use some technology as well, see what we can do, and I'm going to go around and kind of connect with some of the artifacts that he used to have. There's some love letters, there's some photos. See if we can use those to build a kind of a bridge and see what happens. So I'm going to probably go through to the kitchen first. Hello, sir. It's John again. You know who I am because we communicated quite well before. I just want you to know, under no circumstances, if I mean you any harm, when I visited before, it kind of left an emotion with me, and I felt like I didn't want to leave until we'd helped you. So I'm really, really going to ask if you would allow me to help in some way. There's some photos lying around which are all to do with your family. They're all love letters that you sent to your second wife. All this should give you the energy to connect with us. I've got a device here called a tri-field meter. And what it does, it measures magnetic fields. And what they are is you affect the magnetic field that's around us. It's dead simple. So I will kindly ask if you will come forward and touch this device. I mean you no malice whatsoever. Maybe getting your story out there might help you get over what you've been through. But also, you don't need to be here anymore. You know, you've got a child over there in the light. Your wife's over there in the light. Your other child's over there in the light as well. Your family. Could you affect this device for me?
Wow, thank you.
I understand that you spent most of your life here. But we need to remember a lot of that was in solitude, and that's not you. You was once a very happy man, and we need to bring those memories back for you. You went through tragedy that nobody should go through, sir. I need to go through that way.
Okay. Ooh, smells like flowers.
Someone just peeked this as I walked in. Would it be possible at all for you to make a banging noise? Just to let us know that you are actually present.
What was
The
that?
hell was that?
That was quite loud as well.
Can you do that again?
Stand still, sorry.
What?
That again.
Just once more for me, please. Wow. Thank you so much. Can you make one more noise for me in the direction that you are, please?
Poor man. You may feel like you threw your life away. What you need to understand is there's a full life waiting for you still. It's not over. It really isn't over, sir. Do you understand that?
Do you have a voice down there?
Yeah.
What made you drawn to in here?
And he's just left this room.
You've just heard the shuffling as well in there.
He's just
As
left
you
this
just
room.
said that.
He literally just left this room.
Are you going about your day to day, sir? Someone's got his hand on that balustrade. You alright?
Yeah. I'm caught on that. I thought someone was pulling me back then.
Yeah, you know the bottom there. It's like the ball is blurred around the edge,
Yeah.
and it looks like something's got his hand around it.
Could you touch that ball for me? It'll flash if you do.
No, sorry, the ball on the end of the balustrade at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh yeah. But what about this ball here? If you touch it like this, look. Well, it's up if it was turned. If you touch one of those balls, they'll flash like that. Could you replicate that for me? Footsteps.
Mhm.
Okay. Some slow walk upstairs.
Feels like somebody's going to jump out.
Oh, God, it's spiking in here. So this was somewhere where I got very connected last time because of all the old artifacts
Oh, wow.
and all the photos and stuff. So this is where I picked up most of your story last time, and then we confirmed it with the history we've got. There's photos of your first and second wife here, photos of your children, and unfortunately there's photos of the young child that you lost. And I'm so sorry for your loss. Nobody should go through that. Do you want to make some kind of noise to let us know that you're here, so we know to help you? Have you got the EVP? Cheers. So what we're going to do, sir, is we're going to do what's called an EVP. Basically, this has got the ability to record your voice when normal ears can't hear. We're going to ask 3 questions each, and then we're going to play it back, see if we can hear you, what you've got your answers. I'll start, and then my colleague will ask one straight after. EVP Session 1. So good evening to anyone that may be present in this house. Is there anything you'd like to tell us to start off with?
Good evening, spirits. Can you give me a name, please?
I know you went through lots of suffering, and the most tragic part was losing a child. Could you please confirm the name of the child?
Spirit, can you tell me if you're happy now that you've passed over? Now that you're with your loved ones?
I really want to help you tonight, and I can, but I need to know, will you allow that to happen?
How do you feel now that this place is starting to become in disrepair?
BP Session 1. So good evening to anyone that may be present in this house. Is there anything you'd like to tell us to start off with?
It's like it's happening on that one.
Good evening, spirits. Can you give me a name, please?
I know you went through lots of suffering. The most tragic part was losing a child. Could you please confirm the name of the child? Do a voice then.
Spirit, can you tell me if you're happy now that you've passed over? Now that you're with your loved ones?
I really want to help you tonight. And I can. But I need to know, will you allow that to happen?
Why are you talking when there was a tap?
How do you feel now that this place is starting to become in disrepair?
I'm sure that's a worry, isn't it?
I'm sure it did.
Awesome.
Wow.
Thank you for that information. I do worry about these photos being out because of this place being wide open, people could just trash them. So at some point tonight, if you could let us know what you'd like us to do, if we want to hide them in a cupboard for you, or we'll do anything you want. Phil, I've just had the most weirdest thing just happened behind ID. Imagine seeing a spirit dog just running behind her. Weird as shit.
See, this room, despite it being one of the most closed off rooms, is the coldest.
It is. So imagine ID, you just had there, something just run all the way behind it.
I
Like a
seem
little,
to be attracted to spirit animals.
like pigeons, the other night. Seriously, it was like a little dog just run all dark coloured thing.
Yeah, but I'm a spirit animal on my head in your house.
Yeah. And it literally just runs straight past you. It was weird as anything. Now what might be worth looking at as well is twice on the Alice box downstairs it said bathtub.
So which is that room
So it
there?
makes you wonder, doesn't it? But it it's a bit smelly in there now.
What? I don't think we're all going to fit. Do you want to go in on there on your own, or?
I'm not really picking anything up in here,
Okay.
to be honest with you. Let me just try Phil.
It's not very nice being out in the dark in your room.
Scary cat.
No, nothing in here I can get. So I don't know why it's a bathtub twice. It could just be a bag to wear.
I just remember, you know, the last time we were here,
Yeah.
that noise on the landing.
Yeah, true.
That's what freaks me out.
Now the story of weird guys, when this gentleman got into his late 50s, his old daughter came back into his life, and he got over alcoholism and got back into a sales job, and he used this as his home office, so he did have some happiness for the last few years, and so this room should have a different feeling to it, but hasn't really. Still got sadness, so he's obviously got memories in here as well. But there is a lot of his artefacts still here. Unfortunately, since the last time we were here, a lot's been stolen. I mean, this was all full of electrical items, and so someone's obviously been in and robbed the place. But it's disgusting, but it is what it is. Spirit, or anyone, I like calling you spirit, would you make a noise for me? A groan? Scratching noise?
Make that light pull
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, there's no wind, so if you could move that, that'd be great.
Or show yourself in this mirror.
Don't do that. Don't like Paris. Would that be possible at all?
Is that moving ever so slightly? Or is
is.
it my eyes?
No, it is moving very,
It is
very
moving,
slowly.
mate, yeah.
Can you push it a little bit more for us, please? Oh, it's going
It is.
more. Just a little bit more, please.
Oh, it's going.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you. Do you think, Spirit, if we asked you to move it left or right, you could communicate with us through that? Be it yes, no questions? If yes, can you send it to the left, please? My left. And if no, send it to the right.
Mate, that's moving.
Let's go to the left.
And there's no windows broke or anything in here. So
Well,
Let's
just
go
wait
to
to
the
check
left.
that. My flame.
yeah.
That will show movement straight away though.
It's being pushed to the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Okay. So can you tell me, did you own this home? Remember, it's left for yes, right for no. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you, Spirit.
Wow. That really is going though.
Yeah. Okay, Spirit.
What was that noise?
That was a growl.
Growl.
Why would anyone growl in this house?
The spirit dog.
Potentially, I suppose.
Spirit, did you have many happy memories here as well as sad ones? Left for yes, right for no. Going to the left again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did the sadness outweigh the happy? Left for us, yes, right for no. No.
That's freaky.
Wow. Thank you for that, Spirit. Spirit, are you happy that we are here and communicating with you? Left for yes, right for no? Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Wow.
Do you think you'd come and follow us around the house, Spirit, and answer some of our other requests?
That's airing towards the right. It is, isn't it? Wow. Thank you. Do you prefer staying in this room? Was this where you felt comfortable? No.
No, because it would have done a lot of work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, let's go into the stairs.
Thank you for communicating, Spirit. If you'd like to communicate later, you're more than welcome to.
We're coming down, Spirit.
Beautiful stained glass window.
Oh, God. Achy.
Include. Reed. Sammy. Thomas.
Thomas.
Fly. Page.
Hey, I'm not going that far.
Open.
Which one did you do before, Ryan?
I've done them all.
Bones.
This was a
Spirit, I've got a device in my hand. What's it
Hands. Pig.
Got a device in my hand, Spirit. It's called a parasite device. It's very similar to the obelisk that I like to use. I think I used it last time I was here. I don't mean any harm or any disrespect at all.
0.
No, none at all.
Nighttime.
It is.
Haze.
Wow, you're talking very fast through
Sentence.
this. Spirit,
Records.
you have the most amazing
Satan.
home with some of the most amazing memories in it. And I'd really love to know a little bit more about them. So
7.
the photos you've got on your bed. Can you tell me who was in them? Are you one of them?
Sacrilege.
This room feels really...
Day.
I can't think what the word I want
Hell.
to say. No, not hell. It feels...
Thirst.
Not...
oppressive. I don't feel like I can.
I feel, suppressed.
Yeah.
Fell.
Spirit, I'm looking at the photos on the bed. There's 2 boys in the
Hey.
picture that's right next to me. Are you one of them?
Thomas.
Thomas, you said Thomas twice now. Is Thomas in this picture?
Stephen.
And Stephen, there's two boys in
Kelly. I. Doubt.
I
Tim.
do.
Paul.
Wow, you're talking very fast through there. Slow you down a little bit because the words are coming a little bit fast.
Optical.
Optical, yes, I'm looking at them. So we've had Thomas and Stephen come through. And the name Paul. And you said I doubt. So I don't know whether or not you can tell me the year that you were last in this house.
Sand.
If you don't want to use the device to talk through, make a knock, a bang, a whistle. The lampshade above me, you can shake
Yes.
that for me. You can knock on this door here, lock.
Ocean.
It's an option, yeah. Like I say, don't mean you any harm. So I'm admiring your house. Can imagine the amount of memories you've had here, good
About.
and bad. Can you hear a
Fan.
whining, like a, not a cry? Yeah, that sort of noise. Sounds like it's a little bit behind you.
Telepathy.
Spirit, I'm in the smallest room, I believe. Is there a room you'd
Face.
prefer me to be in? That you prefer to talk in?
Idle.
You know when you can see where someone's been sitting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've looked at this bed the whole time I've been up here because I'm looking at the pictures on the bed. I'm trying to figure out memories of who's who.
Necessary.
It doesn't actually look like anybody's slept on that bed.
No.
It's like one of those
But the top
spares.
right hand corner as I'm looking at it, looks like someone's just got off of it.
Rate.
Spirit, I'm going to go into another room.
you'd like to follow me, I'd be grateful.
Why?
Why? Because I'd love to talk to you, learn a little bit more about you. I'm always drawn to this room, I don't know why. I feel very drawn into here.
Sun.
Was it your son's room? Come through his son. There's still quite a few memories in this room, Spirit. I'm presuming from the
Red.
door. Red. You like the colour red? Oh, okay. Spirit, I don't know if I'm correct with this, and I am just guessing, so please tell me if I'm wrong.
Above.
There is quite a bit of memorabilia towards football teams in this room. You obviously had a love for football, or following the leagues. Was red the colour of your football team?
Her.
Can you hear the
8.
8? Can you hear a tapping in here?
There.
There. Where's
Where's-
there, Spirit? Can you tell me? To the left of me? To the right of me? In front or behind?
Ice.
There's so many memories in this room.
Mm.
So many, and not just from what I can see, it's what I can feel.
1.
Spirit, did you have a sister? Or a stepsister, maybe?
Madeline.
Feeling of a little girl that was playing. But it was like family, but not as attached as family. I'd love you to confirm that through here for me.
Moon.
Is there anything you'd like to move in this room? Maybe draw us to something that you love?
Necessary.
If you move something, so you can show us where you'd like us to look.
Knit.
Knit. Now that's come through downstairs as well on the Alice box. Did your mother like to knit? Or did you like to knit?
Received.
Or you received it? Someone knitting for you?
What's that?
Ice.
Eyes. Now it said eyes twice and I said which way would it like me to look and it made that noise and it's over there.
I'm not aiming it at that mirror
No.
because
It's the mirror that's got something very unique about it. You know, like a picture holds a reflection of someone. That's what I get with the mirror. Like
Waters.
it's holding someone's picture of them. Like they like to look in that mirror to make sure they look's alright before they went out of the house. But I can't figure out whether it's male or female.
Tone.
I don't feel scared and I don't feel jumpy. I feel completely overwhelmed with
Induced.
sadness. Real sadness. Like this home was really well loved and through circumstances it went wrong. But I feel there's more to this room than you can, I just drawn to it so
Do you?
much.
does
Spirit.
it say do you?
I do. Yes, it does. Do you? Yes. And she said it. So we've had three that I've not been looking at so much. And it said eyes twice. And then you made the
Yankee.
bang. Spirit, can you tell me maybe a football team that you supported through this? You've given us the colour red through a few different devices. But perhaps one of the teams, I keep hearing tapping, yes. It's like you're trying to get our attention to this corner of the room. Is this where you hung all your lovely clothes that you had? Wow.
hold,
Heidi, come and put your hand in here. The difference from here to here. You feel that?
face,
That's warm.
That has got the weird, and it's tingly. Spirit, are you playing hide and seek? Was this?
temperature,
It's temperature change, thank you. Are you playing hide and seek? Was this your hiding spot? That is amazing. The feeling, it's energy, pure energy.
Yeah, these are freezing cold. So,
That's nuts. Wow.
6,
6, are you counting?
or is that how old you were, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. That noise is really drawing.
behind,
Behind. Thank you. Spirit, I can see, I'm believing there's a clock sat in front of a VCR player.
important,
Was it yours?
So guys, we've just finished that. To be honest with you, a very emotional story, and Jojo's just been saying she's drained. You're emotionally drained, aren't you? It's kind of took all your energy.
It's a different sort of ghost hunt there.
I'm quite disappointed that we weren't able to help the man, because I wanted to be able to help him and give him some assistance, but he kind of didn't want to. And what you got to think of is, if he's been passed over all these decades, we're not going to be able to convince him to go. We'll try again. I mean, we can always try, but it's not going to be as easy as you think. But, you know, fair play. But, look, it did end in a happier story, the fact that the man was able to kind of get his life back together, regroup with his daughter, and live the last 10, 12 years of his life in relative happiness. It just shows you that certain people, it just shows you that not everybody's life is perfect, and that there is sadness in this life, but fair play to him. So from me and from everyone else on the team, we will see you next time. Much love to you all, and take care.
Warning: the video you are about to watch is paranormal themed and may not be suitable to certain people who scare easy. Do not attempt to replicate anything you see in this video. Communicating with spirit can come with severe consequences. John and Jojo are highly experienced and put themselves at risk so you don't have to. Enjoy our continued journey into the unknown.